One day while Buddha was doing contemplation, a young fellow visited him. He looked annoyed. Buddha asked him the explanation. The young fellow said that his dad kicked the bucket a couple of months back. He was unable to escape the distress. In any case, he needs to play out the best afterlife ceremonies for his dad. So his dad's spirit would go to paradise, regardless of what his dad has done in his life, either positive or negative. So I came to you with a solicitation, kindly do existence in the wake of death ceremonies for my dad so his spirit will acquire section to paradise and dwells there. Buddha said, all right, bring 2 earthen pots, a few stones, and spread to fill the pots. The young fellow believed that the things were the last customs. He went to the market and got them. Buddha said, fill 1 pot with stones and 1 pot with margarine and seal them. And afterward proceed to drop both the pots at the close-by lake. The young fellow did as such, and both the pots sank to the base. Then Buddha said, presently tear them open with a stick. The young fellow struck hard and broke the pots. Spread from one of the pots began drifting in the lake, while the rocks from the subsequent pot settled at the base. Then Buddha said, indeed, I have done this much. Presently call every one of your clerics and request that they appeal to God for spread to sink and stones to drift on a superficial level. The young fellow was stunned and inquired, how can it be the case? The stones are heavier than water and will remain just on the base. Margarine is lighter than water and will just drift. In this way, doing the inverse is against the regular regulation. Buddha said, young fellow, you comprehend the regular regulation pretty well, yet you fail to remember that it applies to everybody. In for his entire life, assuming your dad performed wrong activities that were weighty like rocks, he will undoubtedly go down, and nobody will get him. Assuming he had performed smart activities that were light similar to margarine, he ought to go up, and nobody can push him down. Young man currently figured out the regular regulation. He fell on Buddha's feet and said thanks to him for showing him the example. Lesson of the story, the law of nature plainly characterizes us that throughout everyday life, anything we do, either fortunate or unfortunate, we will get it back, and it is the law of karma. No outer power can transform it. While we live, we should perform just beneficial things in our everyday life. What you seed, you will procure. We trust these brief tales of Buddha probably assisted you with grasping our life.